Good morning, you guys. Today is Tuesday. We sent Elena off to school this morning and I laid Jonah down for his nap. The mornings nowadays are just very chaotic. Basically, I get up and I'm getting Elena ready for school, packing lunch, feeding Jonah, changing his diaper, and just like all the things to take care of them. And then I send her off to school, put Jonah down for a nap, and then it's time for me. So that is what we're gonna do this morning. Didn't really know what to film this week. I didn't know if you guys were like still wanting more vlogs or if you wanted like to switch it up, because I've really just been posting vlogs recently. I haven't done like any sit down videos or Q&As or anything. And I put a poll on YouTube and you guys wanted vlogs. So we're doing another just daily vlog. I'm gonna take you guys through the day. I don't have much planned. Honestly, I've been like pulling back a lot with work recently just because of how sensitive this time is with Palestine, and I want to be able to like amplify Palestinian voices and share the charities and just, you know, keep the conversation more around that. I'm gonna get this bed made. I'm gonna get myself ready. I haven't had breakfast yet. Let's move on with the day. So I had tried out the Salt and Stone deodorant that everyone's raving about, and I really love the smell of it, but the baking soda in it was making my skin break out, and honestly it wasn't like making me smell that good. Even though it smells good, it was making me smell bad. Instead of my normal lavender or the rose one, I've been using my husband's, which they're unisex scents anyways. This is cedar and vanilla, and it's just a little bit more of like that woodsy smell that I was looking for. This is not too masculine. Women can wear this one as well. It's kind of like that Salt and Stone Suntal type of scent. So if you guys are looking for a good one, I'll link it below. Let's go make some breakfast. Watching reels the other day and I saw a blogger, she posted that she was making Palestinian granola, and that it wasn't actually Palestinian granola, she's just Palestinian and she's making granola. And I thought that was genius. So here's my Palestinian avocado toast. I'm gonna add some za'atar on top and we'll really make it Palestinian. There we go. It's actually about an hour later because I spent the past hour on FaceTime with my sisters. And it's funny because the last time I vlogged, I literally had a FaceTime with them as well. But this time we were very productive. We have a lot of things planning in the works that inshallah you guys will be hearing about soon. Now I'm getting ready a little bit later than I thought I was going to. I have a ton of Huda beauty products to share with you guys. So we all know that Huda has been very vocal on sharing her support for Palestine on social media. And so I wanted to support a Palestine queen. So I asked you guys on Instagram which products to try, and everyone was telling me about the powder. So I got the pressed one, I got the loose one to try out, concealer, and I got lip liner, the lip gloss. What else did I get? Oh, I got a Kayali perfume. Okay, so I wanted to share the products that I think are worth getting. The concealer is very full coverage. It's really creamy. It's not like as glowy as my other concealers, but it's definitely gonna give you that more like perfected skin look. And I got the shade Cotton Candy. As far as the powder, I've been really liking the pressed powder just because I feel like it's less messy than a loose powder, and it's still really smooth. And I'm in the shade Pound Cake in the powder. I have got to get better lighting situated over here because at my old house I had a window and a ring light, and I feel like you could see the makeup better. And now I have neither of those things, and this camera does a really good job with lighting, but I feel like it just kind of washes me out. I don't know, and you can't really see the makeup properly. This is the Say Light Bronze Sun Melt Bronzer. This has been one of my favorites recently to use. Charlotte Tilbury Pink Gasm. Okay, I actually wanted to talk about the Kayali perfumes next. If you guys like oud, this is the vanilla oud scent, and you definitely have to like oud in order to like this fragrance because it's definitely oudy and it's definitely a little bit strong, but it has these undertones of vanilla that just soften it and just make it so much more feminine, and it is so nice. So if you like oud, I think you would really love this fragrance. I got it in the smaller size just because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. It's beautiful. I did get a sample tester size of the Wedding Silk Santal. It's just like the most beautiful, warm, floral santal scent that really reminds me of like a bride. I've been mixing the vanilla oud and this one together, and it's so nice. This I stole from Lauren, so she still gets PR sent to my mom's house. I walked into my mom's house the other day and I was like, wait a minute, I need to smell that because I've seen people talk about this. This is the Kayali Pistachio Gelato perfume. So I don't need to really spray it on myself because I already sprayed myself with the other two, but maybe I will. I was expecting this to smell like ice cream, like pistachio ice cream or something, but it's not like that. It says pistachio gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, which whenever I read that, I think of like very sweet dessert, which is not really my vibe, but it definitely has like a warm freshness to it that really still smells luxurious. It's good. This is just making me want to try even more of the Kayali perfumes because like literally all the ones that I've smelled so far have been so nice. If you guys have any of your favorites, leave it below because I'm just now discovering this brand. Something else I got is the pink pressed powder. This is the Cherry Blossom Cake, and this kind of, I have heard that you put kind of like in between your concealer and your blush to kind of fade it a little bit more. So we're gonna try that and see how that looks. That way it's not like such a harsh line between your concealer and your blush. Is it even showing up very well on this camera? That softened it. Just gonna put it kind of all under my under eye. I don't know if you'll be able to tell anything on camera, but in person, it just kind of softened that line and it looks really nice. Ilia mascara. Next up, we're trying the Huda Beauty Sandy Beige Lip Contour. It is so buttery smooth and nice. I want to try even more colors. It's such a pretty like warm peachy brown color, which is what I love for my skin tone. The lip combos that I have been doing recently have been lip liner plus like a sheer pinky lip gloss. And so this is the Huda Beauty Silk Balm and Blush. It is like more balmy kind of, so it's not sticky at all. It's like the least sticky and wet feeling lip gloss, and it still gives you a really nice shine. So the formula is really unique to any of the other like lip glosses or lip oils that I've ever tried, because like I said, it's a little bit more balmy, and it's not showing up how shiny it is in person on camera. But anyway, baby's crying, so let's go feed him. Poor Jojo, he has an ear infection. I took him to the doctor yesterday because over the weekend Elena and Jonah were sick, and Elena got better, but his cough just kept getting worse and worse. He wound up having the early stages of an ear infection in his right ear. Alhamdulillah, he got his first and second dose of antibiotics, and he's actually starting to feel so much better already, alhamdulillah. Just being able to like get my baby medicine, take them to the doctor, like all these like basic things, we take those things for granted so much. Just thinking of like all the mothers in Palestine who aren't able to do those things for their babies right now just breaks my heart and like makes me even more grateful. Just obviously like I'm always praying for them and always keeping them in mind with everything that I do. Okay, I'm finally dressed, ready for the day. Whenever I don't know what to wear, I always do a all monochrome base, and then I add a third piece. Black top, black leather Abercrombie pants, and then I threw on this trench coat from Dish that's old, but I do this all the time. I don't know if you guys realize, but I always do like cream on top and bottom and then add something on top, or black on top and bottom and add something on top. I feel like that's just kind of like a very classic, effortless go-to outfit formula. I'm also wearing my Sambas in the neutral color, which I have gotten so much use out of. It definitely took some time for them to break in, like the tongue on them literally cut my ankles, but now that I've worn them so many times, it's softened up, and these are the most comfortable shoes. This color literally matches everything in my wardrobe, so I'll link them down below. It's the next day. Yesterday I got busy with the kids, and we're gonna just pick up today. I have the groceries that I ordered from Sprouts, so I'm gonna do a little grocery haul with you guys. I thought it would be easier if I got everything out. So I got a whole ton of bananas because I've been doing pumpkin bread recently, and I've been putting a very ripe banana in there, and it's been really nice. And then also we just either eat bananas, or the ones that I don't eat I freeze for smoothies. Blueberries, we've been putting berries on our pancakes on the weekend. Vital Farms eggs, which this is my favorite brand of eggs. I swear they taste so much better. I actually had ordered strawberries and I'm not sure why I got cherries, but they look like they're good, so we'll enjoy those. I've been trying to do a little like ritual at night where we kind of like cut fruit and eat all together as a family before Elena goes to sleep. I kind of just want to keep that tradition because I had that growing up with my family, and my dad used to cut us all kinds of fruit at night before we went to bed. So I also got grapes, which is funny because I literally never buy grapes because I'm always scared Elena is gonna choke on them. But she's finally getting to the age where I'm like, okay, I don't think she is gonna choke on them anymore. So I'm like slowly giving them to her, even though I am still cutting them for her. Am I a crazy mom for doing that? Anyways, we're finally eating grapes again. I got a bell pepper and a tomato so that we can make some omelets this weekend. Oh, and an onion as well for that. I got these baby cucumbers. I love just handing one of these to Elena for a snack or just eating one myself. These actually look a little bit slimy though, which I'm really sad about. For some reason, my grocery store never has like really good fresh ones. This is the yogurt that I get. I actually use this to make my own homemade lebne for Elena. It is so easy to make lebne. I'll try to make it for you guys in the next video because I actually don't have cheesecloth, but all you need is to like strain it in a bowl with cheesecloth and add salt. It's so easy, and I like that you can get it organic because I've never been able to find organic lebne. I got avocados for my avocado toast. As you guys know, it's like my staple. These are chocolate covered walnuts. These are so addicting. They're not too sweet either because they're dark chocolate, and me and Omar literally pig out on these when Elena goes to sleep at night. This is the bread I've been getting to make Elena's sandwiches for lunch. I do peanut butter and apricot preserves with this bread, and it's so good. And I like how it's thin sliced for her. This was Omar's request. This is organic black bean and corn salsa from Sprouts. He said it was really good the last time I got it for him, so I got it again. I love these pita crackers from Sprouts. They just taste really good. Got a couple of new milks for smoothies and oatmeal and whatnot. Stocked up on some tea. So my dad, every time he comes over and I ask him what kind of tea he wants, he always wants a green tea. So I've got just a regular plain one because I didn't have it. Moroccan mint. This is just a classic. I love this brand. And then lemon balm. I love to drink this before I go to sleep at night. I picked up some baby probiotics because I told you guys Jonah has an ear infection and he's on antibiotics right now. I wanted to stay on top of this so that I could at least replace the good bacteria that we're killing with the antibiotic. When I was little, I had so many antibiotics because of ear infections, and I wonder if that's what messed up my gut later in life. I don't know. And then I picked up some of my favorite salted caramel dark chocolate. My last couple of things are my favorite sparkling water. I love the lime ginger one. That is my absolute favorite. And then I saw that they had this strawberry hibiscus one, and it just looked so yummy. I don't know if it was because it was pink or what, but I just had to have it, so we'll see how that one is. I'm gonna go ahead and stock the fridge with the cans. I got these little organizers on Amazon that I will link for you guys because they're amazing and they keep all my drinks organized. So if you've never used a salad spinner to wash your fruit, then you're missing out because it's so easy. You just basically put the water and the fruit in there. I've seen people put baking soda as well. I just don't have any on hand right now. So then you just spin it, and this just kind of like deep cleans it really. Then you just remove the inside and then pour out the dirty water. Since the salad spinner is used to like get the water off of vegetables and leaves and lettuce and stuff like that, obviously, it's really nice because you can dry the fruit with it as well. And just pour out the excess water. I don't know if you guys can tell how dirty the water is on camera, but it's yellow. Okay, I'm sitting and rocking Jonah right now. This little boy will not be laid down by himself. It's funny because he's like knocked out, and then the second he senses that you're about to lay him down, like somehow he's magically awake and his eyes shoot open and he's like, oh no, this is not gonna happen. So I'm just rocking him a little bit longer so we can get a little bit longer nap before I go get Elena. I talked to you guys in my last vlog about the feminine hygiene kits for the Gaza women. I wanted to give you guys a little update on that charity that we started. They have already started distributing some of the supplies within Gaza. Between me and my sisters, all of the Saad sister community, we raised almost, I'll put the exact number that it's at right now on screen, but about $200,000 worth for hygiene kits. They're also able to add in diapers into that campaign as well. Since we raised so much money, they told me that we, inshallah, will be able to get like a truck full, or maybe even several trucks full of these supplies, and especially after they open the borders, they'll be able to get even more in. Since we did the campaign surrounding the women of Gaza, I wanted to do another one that was really geared towards helping the babies. There is a huge lack of diapers and formula, so I partnered with HCI, Human Concern International. They're a Canadian organization I've worked with several times. They have been in Gaza for over 20 years, so they're very well connected. So they are able to get their supplies within Gaza in order to distribute throughout. They're actually partnering with several hospitals that they're going to be giving these supplies to women who just gave birth. Also, one of the directors of the hospitals in Gaza sent us a video thanking us so far for our donations. We have raised over $100,000 now, and our goal is 200K. I'll leave that new link down below if you guys would like to help support the babies of Gaza. Also just wanted to quickly mention that I never receive any type of commission or payment or anything. Just a disclaimer, but I do get questions about that, and I know that some people might accept payment, but it's enough for me that I'm able to use my platforms for good. I will have the links down below if you'd like to donate to the feminine hygiene kits or the diapers and formula campaign. They'll both be down below. May Allah bless all of you, and hopefully we can all come together and make a difference for the women and the babies of Gaza. I just felt like those two campaigns were very near and dear to my heart as a mom, and I just hope we can make a little tiny ounce of difference to the moms and the babies who are suffering so badly over there. Okay, I am packed up in the car with Jojo. We're about to go to my mother-in-law's house to go get Elena, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one, inshallah. Bye.